How much is AI and machine learning accelerating what you guys are doing? And do you
Yeah,
think that there's going to become a day, let's say, do you think that
incredible.
there's going to become a
I
day
use
in
it
the
like
future?
every day.
Okay. Do you think there's going to become a day in the future where indoor cannabis facilities look more like dark factories, where it's all automated, there's no human interaction, and they can create these contained environments to
You're
go? What you
Yeah,
say?
I think when the
you're seeing
robotics,
that now, are you
sure,
not?
yeah, absolutely, and without a doubt, we're already using it now. Just for, I mean, there's a host of things you can use. It's really good at genetic information. Like ChatGPT
Hmm.
5.0 is very good at handling sequence information. You can ask it to run a lot of your bioinformatics pipelines. You can even give it a whole cannabis genome and say, tell me which variants in here are like most interesting for yield or growth. And it will come back with a long list after combing through it for a few minutes of, hey, these are some important variants to track. So I'm really impressed with what it can do. Yeah, you do have to spot check it, but now 90% of
Yeah.
your time is freed up, and you only need to spend 10 minutes, spot checking it. It's a very I think it's going to really change the way we make use, at least, of our data. On the growing side, we don't operate a grow, so I don't want to speak for where it's going to impact them the most. But I would imagine there's certainly some robotics that could be managed by
Yeah.
it to help with intelligently going through the grow and looking for problems and correcting them before they happen.
Yeah.
And in some cases, unfortunately, we're contacted too late where the house is on fire and they need a team to come in and help them figure out what is the pathogen that's destroying our facility.
Okay.
So
It's all part of trial and error. It's all part of the progress, right? But that's where we are headed, right?
yeah, that's where we're headed. I mean, you look at traditional crops; it's done every day. And over time, they start using genetics to kind of, as Kevin mentioned, they'll modify the plant to optimize which ones have better disease resistance and integrate that into plants that are weaker but it has better phenotypes. And we'll see that emerge over time. You'll start mixing, and breeders do that naturally. They find a plant that's powder mildew resistant. It doesn't necessarily have all the traits, and they start breeding it with other plants to try to marry the two together.
So
We can just do that a little bit faster just because we have intelligence.